It's hard enough to own a business, but add in a pandemic and the difficulties increase tenfold. Craig Gwines owns Blue Water Seafood and Crab. Like many other restaurant owners in San Jose, Gwines did what he could to keep his business afloat.
Obviously, no one's making any money during a pandemic. We were just trying to make enough to survive and then thrive later on.
Due to the pandemic, restaurants have been on a roller coaster, dealing with closures and reopenings. Everyone in the food and service industry has been hit with a wave of uncertainty from owners, managers, servers, and cooks. Brian Bugarin is a manager at Blue Water. He feels bad for the industry as a whole.
Because you think you're, going to be getting back to work, in reality, you're going to be getting back to unemployment.
With even outdoor dining in question, restaurants have relied on to-go services. Even though servers and bartenders weren't required, kitchen staff didn't have to experience the same type of cutbacks. Most were able to keep working, but with fewer people in the kitchen.
1 or 2 persons a shift, because we're not as busy as we used to be.
2020 was meant to mark the opening of Blue Water's second location, but like many others, Gwines has had to make some tough calls.
Then I had to make a decision on the old restaurant and the new restaurant, and I had to sacrifice one to save the other.
According to the National Restaurant Association, more than 110,000 eating and drinking establishments have closed down either temporarily or permanently due to COVID-19. Restaurants in the past few decades have never dealt with anything like the pandemic. It's left many owners having to reimagine how they want to conduct their businesses. One thing people in the food industry are sure of, it's going to be a whole different playing field for the restaurants that remain.
I think you will see a lot of companies reevaluating the way they want to go about it, but I think the blueprint for restaurants is going to downsize